Oh.
We got these cups from the bathroom.
And here we go from an unfade.
Hey, these probably would be better, wouldn't they? No, these probably keep it colder.
My Rosales.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna show you the art of making a margarita here.
All right, let's see.
These are Galveston margaritas.
Live from,
in case you
Saturday Night Live from.
In case you never
live from New York. No, live from Galveston. It's Sunday night.
In case you never drink a Galveston margarita, first you must have
Jake, come here.
I don't like to write.
Smile for me, Jake. Boy, you look sunburned, boy. Let me look at Tina. Woo!
1/2
look at those stud Mike there.
Juice, 1/2 ounce. I'm gonna make 4 of them, right? So 1/2 ounce times 4 would be 2 whole ounces of Rose's lime juice.
We got enough for a shot?
Okay, here we go. And I'm glad for you to see me. Yeah.
We need another chair here.
Take the onion. The onion.
Take some onion. 3 ounces. 1.5 ounces of tequila.
Take a break, man. I'm gonna look out the window here and let everybody see where we at here.
1.5 ounces.
Man, we're right up next to the water. We can see the beach right from the motel room. Look at that, Mike.
Mike, are you going to use this for trash? Or are you going to use it for take it back?
I'm going to take it back.
Beach.
Well, then we better not use it for trash.
I'm gonna take it.
I think you want to take it back. 1.5, 1.5.
How much more?
Wait, one more.
Here, we're going to use this for trash.
No, we're gonna put them in the cups and then pour it over the cups, Gene. Because that ice is already crushed.
I'm gonna get a picture of the room outside here, Mike. All right, here we are. We even got a pool. Got a pool right here. And we're staying at the Driftwood Motel. Right on Galveston Beach, folks. It's really nice out here. We just came back from about 7 hours on the beach down that way, about 2 miles. Rented an umbrella and Mike had an umbrella and we stayed down there for a good while. I stayed under the umbrella. Mike Rosales and Tina, they're staying right there in 225. And we're staying right here in 224. But see, the good thing about 224 and 225 is that we have an adjoining kitchen here. We have an adjoining kitchen from 224 to 225, and it's really nice. Jake and Rachel run around like ignorant and shit. Alright, Mike's over there getting crazy. Tina's over here being delirious.
Oh, Dad.
Mike's standing here being weirdo and taking camera. Gloria's gone delirious too. Alright. He's getting close to margaritas here. Okay.
I gotta wet these.
This is Sunday, August 4th. It's about, what time is it, Mike?
I got 5:36 in the afternoon.
We spent about 6-7 hours out on the beach. Whoa, man, 2 umbrellas and
oh man, fine. I mean,
fine margaritas. Well, I got to put the camera up so I can go enjoy one of these margaritas and get ignorant. Get off the phone, girl. Get off that phone. Hang the phone up.
Hello.
You didn't dial no numbers, did you?
No.
Hang the phone up. Hang the phone up, Mons. You good looking thing. What's your name?
My name's Little John.
Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna get you. 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 Okay. All right, we're gonna cut it off here. We're gonna drink a margarita here, and we'll see everybody. We'll see everybody in a little later. We'll see y'all in a little while.
good night. You got the 187?
It's this one.
Okay.
You told me 187. He wants 817.
Okay.
I said, am I going crazy or what?
Jay, wave. Say hi, babe. You want me to get it out? Say hi.
Hey, babe. Remember, you know how to lie. They're going to be televised.
Oh, y'all on television.
Today is E.T.'s birthday.
Where is the monster? There it is. Birthday. How many years are you?
E.T. 9.
9, huh? Today is your birthday?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephen. Happy birthday to you. Woo! All right. Cut the tostada. What's going on? Everybody's eating. Ain't no time to be taking no video. When y'all get through eating, I'll come back in.
Did you see Christy?
What's up, Crystal? I know her. She's over there. She's sitting over there. She's all pretty, looks like a model.
Get a nice quick thing. Get a nice quick thing.
We do this at home too. Nobody wants to do it.
I have a nice quick.
We're going to go out here and sneak up on Fred and the other guys.
Hey, look at him.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Lopez. Oh,
Mr. Lopez.
boy, you look kind of like him.
Yeah, you know how they are.
2 hours late. Oh yeah, they'll be here what 9 o'clock?
Yeah. All right.
They don't get here till late.
Say hi, Fred.
Oh yeah, how you Cajuns doing down there?
The silver bullet.
Light.
The silver's bullet.
See that Dallas on there? Look, Dallas.
Oh yeah, let me see that. Let me, wait a minute, let me
150.
zoom in. Let me catch
Zoom
it.
that bad boy in
Dallas,
there.
tell him that's where you were at.
That's why you got that sticker on your bumper.
Oh yeah.
Louisiana gotta have some of this big sled, man.
I'm gonna show this in Louisiana. They're gonna want beer cans with pictures of Louisiana.
We're gonna send some red ants back with you too.
Oh man, we got enough. We got more than we need.
Well, that's where you got the little ones?
Who's that, Nancy Robert? Purdy.
Take a picture of the cardboard too.
I'm fixing to back up and get it.
Tell him a bunch of Mexicans built it in one
I
day.
can't do this.
One day.
One
deal.
day.
It would have took us a week if Little John was here.
In one day. Cardboard built in one day.
Built by the Cowboys fan.
That's right, Dallas gonna kick butt. Better be glad New Orleans ain't playing you this year because we'd be kicking your butt.
Nah. I don't know.
I ain't got a schedule
I
yet.
got one, you want one?
Whatever they would, they still beat New Orleans shit.
Well, easy.
That was big, easy.
Oh, tell them what you got.
We don't play New Orleans this year.
We're gonna punt it, we're gonna rush it.
Damn!
Hey! Hey, stepped on a pecan. Who touched it? Yeah, you filming, Gloria?
Yes.
Let's go out in the street, You want a beer thing? Right now. Mike, you want a beer?
I don't know if I got one open or not already.
Pendejo.
How come you don't wind the football?
Come back.
Southpaw.
In one eye? Southpaw. Are you zooming in on me?
Yeah. Is there anything you want to say?
Yeah. I'm glad to be home.
What else?
I
They-
missed everybody a lot.
What else? And did you love your sister Gloria?
I love my sister Gloria.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
And
How she's the most beautiful thing in the world.
Most beautiful thing in the world.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Racetrack's got the cheapest gas in the U.S. And Dallas Cowboys #1.
Oh, that's it. Cut it, cut it.
Here, let me see. Here, let me film you, Gloria.
No, I don't got my hair combed.
What do I do? Is it already on?
No, you press that button when you're going to fix it and record.
That one?
Mm-hmm. Now this is that red one.
And this is forward and this is backwards, right?
To zoom in, like to watch them close up.
Alright.
No, not me. Go in there and record Mother.
I pushed the red one, right?
Yeah, see that little light? Come on.
Yeah.
Are you looking at my feet or my face?
I'm zooming in on your face.
Okay, see the light? You're pushing the button?
The light's already on. The light's already on. Look at Gloria. She looks ugly. All those hours she puts in at racetrack, sure doing something to her.
Oh, come on now.
Husband and wife. You want to say something?
Yeah, hold on a second.
What?
Hold on, wait. Do that again. Okay.
Don't forget, Chris, Little John.
Anything you want to say there, sports freak?
Oh, come here, Steve. Come
Where's
here.
Steve at?
Get him televised.
There's a neighbor.
Dallas gonna kick New Orleans' ass 3 months from now.
No.
20-0.
It's going to be 20-20, going to go in double overtime, spin up as a tie.
Y'all got a bet on this?
No. Because either one of us could lose, and I don't want to lose no money.
Well, we ain't for 2 years.
Hey, Steve, stand there, right? Stand there, okay?
Fuck that, it came all right close to River.
Stay there.
What you zooming in on? Shirt?
Stay there.
Now ask him about his life.
Who, Steve?
What do you want to know? You want to know about my life?
How's work going there, brother?
Hey, I'm here, ain't I? I'm at work. What does that tell you? Just got paid. Won't be going back till Tuesday.
What else?
So,
He's single and he's looking for a woman.
yeah, single looking for a
Cajun
woman.
Some Cajun food.
They got some down there with mustaches, man.
And I like.
Look at his mustache, okay. Hey, show him the hair.
Look at yours.
Turn around, show him the hair. Turn around, show him the hair.
Man, we got a display you will show to them Cajun girls down there.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
L'Oreal.
Okay, cut.
Yeah, it's not the telephone, Mike.
Hold on, let me push the button.
I'm gonna get him.
Hold up. I don't know what's over there. Steve, he's here. Yeah. You want to talk to him? Alright, hold on, okay?
Who is it, Michael?
It's Mike Escobar. You women down there in Louisiana, I'm on a mission. Now I gotta get Steve, hold on. Hey!
I don't know, coming looking for it, man.
How do you turn it off, baby?
What's you doing?
How do you turn it off?
Cynthia Goldberg. Tiffany Kaiser. And Libby Fairclough. She also got a jacket. Second year cheerleaders. Michelle Whitehead. She's a senior. Sherry Verdell, second year. She's going to get a jacket. Amy Butler, second year cheerleader. She's got a jacket. Third year cheerleader, Bridget Gardner. She had a jacket last year. Holly Yates, third year cheerleader. she gets a letter. She's already had it done. And our 4-year cheerleader, Tanya Smith, she gets a letter and she has a jacket. As cheerleaders sponsors, we give 2 awards. The first one is voted on by the cheerleaders themselves. We call it Leadership Award. And this award goes to Holly Yates. And the Sponsors Award, the one that we feel like has helped us the most in all of our endeavors, is our 4-year cheerleader, Tanya Smith. If you don't know, Tanya was fortunate enough to be picked last year. She went to the Lord Mayor of London's Christmas and New Year's parade, and she got to participate over there. So these are our cheerleaders from 1991 to 92. Thank you, girls. This is Ms. Duck's and mine's last year as cheerleader sponsors. We've had it for 4 years. Counting what our daughter did for junior high and high school, we've been involved with cheerleaders all for 10 years. We think it's enough time to give it up, and it's somebody that's younger had it. Thank you.
Token of our appreciation, we have some gifts to give Mr. and Ms. Duck. They've really worked hard for us the last 4 years, and we really appreciate them and love them.
Okay, as you can see, we have been fortunate to have a large squad out this year. We had 21 ball players that stayed with us. After 46 signed up, this is the 21 that stayed. We came this year, for the first year, competing in AAA, or it's an all athletics, AAA, one of the smallest schools in AAA in the state of Louisiana. That in itself is an uphill battle. But we think that our athletic teams represented Vidalia High School well in this level of competition. Last year in baseball, from last year's squad, we lost 8 starters. When we came back this year, first thing we did was ask our kids, our players, to try to play a year above themselves, and I think they did. We had a successful season. We finished at 8-10. We were runner-up in our district. We went to the state playoffs. 5 of the 10 losses that we had were by 1 run. That's probably a coaching problem there. All of us, we never lost a game by more than 3 runs, except one blowout that we tended to get. But it's been a successful year. Yesterday we came back from Ville Platte where we played in the by-district playoffs. We didn't win, but we showed ourselves well. And folks, if you've never been to Ville Platte, just follow me. There was about 5 vehicles behind the bus, and every one of them cussing when we got in there. But we've enjoyed the baseball season, and we think we've had a good year. And I, speaking for Coach Herndon, have truthfully enjoyed these youngsters. They are top notch. I'd like to start by presenting our awards. For Squadman Awards, Chris Littlejohn, an outfielder. outfielder. And Brian Miller, shortstop. Again, we expect a lot from these youngsters. Our first-year letterman, our first award goes to an outfielder, and he will be a pitcher before he gets out of here. It's the first year for him to play. Certainly, I hope it's not going to be his last. Scooter Tullis. Outfielder, Chuck Turnage. Also, these first-year lettermen will receive a jacket. This youngster is a first baseman, outfielder. He's a sophomore. We've got 3 years left. Jason Strickland. Another sophomore, catcher, Chad Murray. A freshman, pitcher, and shortstop, Brad Cupid. A little first baseman, pinch hitter, Jamie Lawrence. Youngster that moved in here, and we're surely glad to have him, Byron Donaldson, our third baseman. Brian Graves, second baseman. These fellows will receive their jackets. Now for our second-year 11. Junior second baseman, Jason Hodges. Junior pitcher, third baseman, Chris Cochran. Junior center fielder, Charlie Anderson. Junior right fielder, Scott St. Clergy. Sophomore, third baseman, Heath Davis. He also wins the chiropractor award. Sophomore, pitcher, first baseman, Ty Case. These are our second-year 11. And now for our third-year 11. Senior left fielder, Dennis Randall. Senior second baseman, Glenn Randall. Senior catcher, outfielder, Keith Nations. And it's not very often that you have one that stays with you for 4 years and letters all 4 years. This year we have one 4-year letter. I told him yesterday, that's 4 years sure flies. And I remember when he was just a little freshman out there in the outfield. 4-year letterman, Mark White. I'd also like to recognize our bat boys for this year. Dustin Dawkins. He goes after bats fast. And also one that stayed with me all year long. He was in the dugout, chasing those bats around just like a little water bug going after him. Jared Huffcock. Both these youngsters will be playing baseball by the age high. Now I'd like to also recognize our all-district selections. Honorable mention all districts from 2 AAA. Freshman, shortstop, Brad Cupid. Senior left fielder, Dennis Randall. And these fellows were voted to the first team all district. We were lucky we had 2 pitchers on the all district. Good thing both of them will be back. All district pitcher, Chris Cochran. Ty Case. Also, all district second baseman, Glenn Randall. All district third baseman, Byron Donaldson. All-District center fielder, Charlie Anderson. All-District right fielder, Scott St. Clergy. I haven't forgotten. He had my vote, he had Raven's vote, J.W. Mercer from Winsboro we had to talk about, but also all-district catcher, Mark White. And now for our special awards. The first award that I'd like to give is our captain award. This is a senior that has been on the ball club for 4 years. He's pretty close to me. I've been close to his family for a long time. Our captain award goes to Glenn Randall, senior second. Our Golden Glove Award goes to a youngster that moved from one position to another this year and he had to fill some big shoes. He had to step in for a youngster we lost named Ed Greer. He was rolling out here. This fellow, before he got through, he made us proud. Told me always rolling the North Party. Our Golden Glove Award to Charlie Evans. Outstanding Pitcher Award, we had 3 young men who came out for us pitching. But our Outstanding Pitcher Award goes to a junior who led us in innings pitched, earned run average. He did a great job for us this year and he'll be back. Chris Coffin. Our Slugger Award goes to a fellow that led us in home runs, triples, and doubles. Had the second highest batting average on the team. He came here from Monterey last year, and we certainly didn't want to trade him. We kept him. Our Slugger Award goes to Byron Donaldson. And the Coaches Award. This is an award that Coach and I got together, and we think it's an important award. It goes to the youngsters that led through during practice, during games. We couldn't have done without him. He didn't have the most playing time of anybody we had, but he was a spark plug. I always told him he's my horse that never won a race. I mean, he's a winner. Coach's Award to Keith Nation. And our Most Valuable Player Award to be voted today. And we had a team that we had 6 youngsters who received votes, and that's compliment to them all. But the youngster that came out with the most votes is rightly deserving of it. He's been a senior with us 4 years. He led us in the offensive departments. He set a record of stealing bases in the day this year. Broke Ed Greer's record. We're going to miss him a whole lot. Our most valuable player, senior Mark White. Say some special thanks to some people that we couldn't have done without. We asked our parents this year to help us in baseball, because certainly we don't want our program to go down. There may be those that care less if we have baseball in my day, but I know that we have a great group that do not want to lose it. That do not want to lose it. And our parents rose to the occasion. They worked the gate for us, they worked concessions, they went out and asked for donations, they went out and sold raffle tickets, they did everything they could to help us. And I am certainly appreciative of all of them. I'd like to mention some, but certainly I'll leave some out, but I don't mean to. But Donnie and James Turnage, who kept us straight. Alice Renfro, Priscilla Randall, Lynn Case, Andy Jett, Karen St. Clergy, Cochran, Sue Cochran, Deborah Davis, and I'd like to thank Maurice Greer, who let us, he donated his batting cage to us so that we could use. Also to Mr. Duck, who I had worried to death all year for things. I'd also like to thank all the businesses that supported us. I'd like to thank the people that roam the left field area, taking up money from our people that came to the outfields to watch us. And I'd like to make a special thanks to the #1 fan at my dad. She worked the gate, and she would much rather be watching the games. She traveled to all our games. She was very disappointed in me yesterday for scheduling a game on Thursday when my younger son had to play. But she has been there, and she is, if everyone had the Viking spirit that she did, this town would be one. That's my wife, Pam Huffman. To have a successful athletic program, it takes commitment. There's no doubt about it. You have to understand how important athletics are in the whole school system. It takes commitment from the coaches, from the players, from the parents, and from the administration. If one breaks down, it makes the other's job just that much harder. And I strongly believe that athletics is the key to a successful school. I do not think that they're a separate part of education. I think athletics is as one, and always will. And those that don't think it, I think ought to take a look in the mirror. They've never been athletes, and they don't know the role that athletics plays for these young men and women. This is the class of Vidalia. This is what keeps our school together. I firmly believe it, and I always will. I want to thank the athletes, the parents, for providing us with these kind of people. And I wish that all four groups could work together and understand the importance of athletics in the school system. They're not separate, they're one. I would also like to, for 17 years I've been at Vidalia. I've graduated from here, I went to school here, and I've been coaching here for 17 years. I coached under a man that's taking care, he is Mr. Vidalia. I coached under him for 17 years, I highly respect him. Vidalia owes him a debt of gratitude that will never be paid. He's a friend to all. He's my friend. This is his banquet. He put it on. He put the time and effort. He did it all. He supports our athletics. He's taken my classes. He helps everybody. And for 17 years, I've been wanting to issue a special thanks to him. And that's Coach Fairclough. Thank you. Coach Crash Herman.
Coach Hoffmeyer stated earlier, we started the year off by being selected to play in Class AAA in the state of Louisiana. We had the unfortunate distinction of being the smallest Class AAA school in the state of Louisiana. If you've been in it as much as we have, you know that that's not very good because you're playing a numbers game with everybody in AAA, and there's some outstanding football teams in AAA. We knew going in that we lost some outstanding talent from the year before when we had two straight playoff teams. We had some holes that we had to fill. We had basically a young football team, and we knew we were going to take our lump. We were extremely proud of this group, though, because outside of only one game, the Virginia game, we win every ball game and we never got beat by more than a touchdown. We had a chance to win every ball game, but the last, we were 4-6 on the year, but we could have very easily been 9-1. A break here, a break there, a missed pass, a fumble, what have you, we could have turned it around. I told the coaches, I said, you better get us to 91. Because we're coming back in 1992. Most of our kids will be returning this coming season. We're extremely proud of the group that we have on hand. We felt like that the ball club, they gave us 120% all the time. I enjoyed coaching this bunch, as did the rest of my coaches. At this time, I'd like to recognize the youngsters, our squadron awards. When we call your name, come up on stage and then exit behind me and to the left. Byron Donaldson, one of our youngsters we played with. Clint Barnett, not here with us tonight. Ron White, next year. Russell James, quarterback, defensive back. Randy Young, who started the season late, he came on. He did an outstanding job in the past year. He'll do it next year. Big Jeff Liddage. Dad out of house and home. Just a youngster, he's going to be around for a long time. The youngster, we're glad he's here. At one time in the season, he got where he was. Chris Littlejohn. Coach, I don't know where I'm at. I'm playing the linebacker position. He said, no, I don't know what plan I'm at. They did an outstanding job. The youngster with about potentially just a freshman, wingback Brad Cupid. Bobby Brown couldn't be here tonight. He's having dental surgery. Donnell Farr, freshman quarterback. He's going to do an outstanding job. Donnell. James Knight, another freshman, wingback. James' brother weighed 350 pounds. He always beat James to the state. The youngest of our twin set, Brian Miller. Youngster at RoboCop was named after Edward Brewster. Another youngster that has a lot of potential. He didn't get to play last year because of his residence requirements. And we expect a lot out of him, Jason Stanley. Another outstanding prospect in the line, David Green. These are our squadron award winners. This next group of youngsters have already received their letter jackets. We're extremely proud of them. First of all, one of our defensive ends, a straight A student, who's improved his speed and fixing to send him Olympic trial. Jeffrey Banks. Here's our tight end. Y'all just stand up here, kid. Y'all already see the jacket. One of our tight ends, Michael Miller. Our little sure-handed split end, Jamie Cooper. Coach, I told you that. Another youngster, we had to trade for him. We got him at a bargain basement price from Betty, Roderick Kirby. Proud of this next youngster. He came a long way. Did an outstanding job on our special teams. He's a headhunter, Hedrick Woodside. We had to start 4 freshmen on our defensive ball club. We're extremely proud of them because they turned in a hell of a year. First one was our nose guard, Robbie Washington. Second one Ended up being one of our starting inside linebackers and being outstanding runner along with Robbie, Kenny Simpson. Our third freshman started as defensive halfback, turned in an outstanding year, Eugene Williams. Final youngster, he'd already received a letter jacket in baseball, so come forward right now. Friendly proud of him, Keith Mason. He's our first-year Letterman Award winner. Now our second-year Letterman. Our junior quarterback, Scott St. Clair. Youngster that's had to overcome shoulder surgery, but he was our outstanding middle linebacker, Todd Braley. Our punter, probably be our starting outside linebacker, Charlie Anderson. Defensive ends, Corey Hudson. Starting fullback is just a sophomore, Scooter Tullis. Another youngster that started for us as a sophomore guard, Daryl Dodd. Justin Bruce, who is not here tonight. Our fastest youngster on the ball club, the wingback, Jermaine Brown. He's always running. Assist out. Another award winner. He took a couple of years off to study abroad. He came back to us this year, Mizell Noble. Another youngster that's not here tonight, Buck Andrews. All these are our second-year Letterman Award winners. Another group in here special because they're third-year Letterman. Been with us for 3 years. Outstanding lineman, the junior Thad Campbell. Our starting running back, Rochelle Hargrave. The youngster's been with me for 4 years. They stand for us, Chuck Kearney. Starting defensive backs, Carlos Cameron. The youngster that started the season was injured in the Citrus Island game by friendly fire, Raymond Murray. One of our starting defensive backs, Dennis Randall. Tough little old split in, Glenn Randall. Youngster that started for us for 2 years, we're proud of him because he won the cooking contest. Steve Kennedy. And our 4th-year Letterman, special category lettered for us for 4 years. He also had an injury, Robert Hargrave. This time we'd like to recognize our managers, who I will say did as good a job as we ever had, except when they took my keys home after practice every night. We're proud of them anyway. We have 3 youngsters that work with us out of the junior high. 2 of them will probably be up here playing with us next year. David Ewing, Brian Bradford, and Brock Scott. Our manager's up here. He's already received a jacket for his first year with us, Mark White. Another youngster, Chad Vesper. Straight from Nashville, Tennessee, where he won the Entertainer of the Year award. Garth Brooks. Oh, I can't remember that That's the Buttered Rose. Our next group is youngsters that's invaluable to us. They've been with us for a long, long time. And next year they will become a part of this football team. We might have to still let them run the balls out in their uniform. Josh Othar and Stephen Dawson. And now the guy that I guess I picked to take his brother's place, he's going to do a good job because that's about the age his brother started, Jared Hoffbach. We have an unusual group. One of the few schools that's ever had this, and we're proud of them. We have what we call our water girls. We can't do without them. Our nose ball runner, I missed him, Dustin Dawkins. Where's Dustin? Come here, Dustin. He showed Star. Give me my water girls up here. Farman. They thought they were going to get out of it. Donna Lemoyne can't be here tonight. Angie Barlow and Rhiannon. Angie and Rhiannon have already received better jackets. They keep us going. Farman, this is her first year as a water girl. We're proud of these youngsters. I remember Rhiannon almost got thrown out of the ball game because the head pitcher said, "There's a little lady, you can't come out here with that water." And she said, "My coach told me to get out here." Well, I had to separate them. They was in a fist fight. At this time, I'd like to recognize our junior varsity youngsters. Their patches had to come in. They're delayed, but we will get them doing as fast as we can. These youngsters went 9-1 on the season. Another successful year. This is about the 12th year in a row that we've had an outstanding junior varsity ball club. Next year we'll have almost 80 kids. We'll have a 9th grade unit and a JV unit in addition to our varsity team. So we're looking for a lot of youngsters to be playing football at Vidalia High School next year. When I call your name, just step forward. These are our youngsters that had that outstanding season. Byron Donaldson at end, Clint Barnett, Ron White at tackle, Russell James at defensive back, Randy Young at defensive tackle, Jeff Libbage at offensive tackle and defensive tackle, Chris Littlejohn at defensive back and split end, Brad Cupid, who's our starting outside linebacker, Charlie Anderson did an outstanding job for us all the way, Darryl Dodd played guard for us, Jermaine Brown, number 1. Charles Turnage, who played our safety. Dennis Randall, who quarterback for us. James Knight, wing back, little scat back. Edward Brewster, who killed a guy from Buckeye. Edward rushed the punter and we couldn't stop him until he crumpled a guy in the ground. He's still laying on our field. Jeffrey Banks played our defensive end. Michael Miller, who played our tight end and other defensive end. Jamie Cooper, who was our split end. Heath Nations, who played a line position for us. Teddy Woodside, fullback. Bobby Washington, who played nose guard and running back. Kenny Simpson, running back. Todd Rayleigh, who played some as a fullback. Corey Hudson is a defensive end. Senator Mizell Noble. Good thing we brought him back from Winsboro, ain't it? Carlos Cameron, who played defensive back. Eugene Williams, another defensive back. Tony L. Farr, who played a defensive back. Ryan Miller, a wing back, defensive back. And Jason Stanley, an offensive lineman. Let's give these kids a before I get to it, I see Red has come in. All you special award winners, we're talking about the big plaques, the big 14-inch plaques that's given in each sport. Would you stay after the banquet's over and come up where you want them, Red? Come up on the stage so we get your pictures and stay in the picture so we can identify you properly. All right, the next group. These are the youngsters that receive votes from other coaches in our district. The honorable mention, all districts to AAA. I hate that name, AAA. Thad Campbell, the offensive tackle. Scott Clergy, quarterback. Roderick Curvin, defensive end. Buck Andrews, offensive guard. Steve Champion, offensive tackle. Keith Mason's offensive tackle. Peter Tuckett, sophomore running back. Jermaine Brown, defensive half. Bobby Washington, nose guard. Kenny Simpson at linebacker. Carlos Cameron, defensive halfback. And Dennis Randall, defensive halfback. And Eugene Williams at defensive half. These next two youngsters were selected by the coaches in the district, second team all-district 2 AAA. At split end, Glenn Randall. And at linebacker, Isaiah Noble. The following kids were selected as first team all-district 2 AAA. First one, a unanimous vote, Rochelle Hargrave, the running back. Another one, outstanding defensive end, Corey Hudson, first team. Next youngsters were picked as honorable mention by the All-Natchez Metro team. And that's quite a feat considering all those private schools we have to put up with. The first one, Thad Campbell, offensive tackle. Second one, Scott St. Clergy, quarterback. Keep telling these fellas, if they just be nicer to those Natchez riders, they will get a lot more coverage. They don't care, we don't want it. Second team, all Natchez Metro, Corey Hudson, defensive end. Roderick Curvin, defensive end. Glenn Randall, split end. Steve Champion at offensive tackle. Isaiah Noble at linebacker. Selected by the Natchez Democrats, first team all-Natchez Metro, at defensive halfback, Dennis Randall. And at running back, Rochelle Hargrave. has already received this particular award that we're fixing to mention. He received this from the National Football Hall of Fame in Natchez. We're very proud of him. He was our selection this year as a scholar athlete. Glenn Randall, just step forward. Our next awards are our special awards. Most of these are picked by the players themselves. There's a few categories that aren't. The first category is our Coaches Award. These are the youngsters that we feel like that if we left them alone in a weight room or on the football field, that they would take care of business as they are supposed to. Very proud of them. This first one is just a sophomore, one of the hardest working kids that we've had, and we expect great things out of him. Scooter Tullis. The next youngster started the season. He was having an outstanding season. The coaches that we were playing were raving about him. He came up in the second game against Sister Island. As I said, he got hit by friendly fire, which means our guys. It took out his knee. We wish we'd had him the whole year. Coach's Award goes to Raymond Murray. The next award is selected by their teammates. We select 2 seniors to become our permanent team captains. The first one has been an offensive starter for us for the last couple of years. One of my favorite kids. He did an outstanding job for us. He's the only guy on this team that I can outrun. Steve Chandler. Selected by his teammates, did an outstanding job for us. I told his dad I wish he was about 6'4". He'd be killing people would have to bring him in the gate in a trailer, cage trailer. Our outstanding little split end, Glenn Randall. The next award, our Scholastic Award. And we're very fortunate. I've got 2 youngsters that battle neck and neck every year for this award. One barely beats out the other. Next year, I look for both of these youngsters to be Scholastic All-State youngsters because of their grade point average. The first one was, who just barely got beaten out. That was Jeff Banks. I tied this little end. But our 1990 one Scholastic Award goes for the 2nd year in a row to this youngster, Todd Brady. Another award that's voted on by their teammates, this is our Viking Award. This goes to, we have a tie in this category, goes to 2 youngsters that we think shows the best example of being what a Viking is. A Viking is some of the most notorious fighters in all of history. We like to think of our players as being in that category. The first one started for us last year as a defensive back. He's always talking, getting our other kids up for the occasion. We're going to miss him. Carlos Cameron. Next youngster came to me on a summer day. He was a senior. Drove up out there when I was working on the field. Said, Coach, reckon I could play football another for senior year. We are extremely glad. Wish we'd have had him earlier. Did a heck of a job. Always gave us 100%. Even had to keep him out of a few fist fights out there. Keith Nation. best offensive back category, voted on by their teammates. One of the finest throwing quarterbacks I've had the opportunity of coaching in the last 25 years. I said that this youngster's going to lead us to good things. Best offensive back, first one, Scott St. Clair. The next youngster, I call him the Rock. Wears number 1. Does an outstanding job for us. He'll be back again next year. We just won't let him play against this guy, Jermaine Brown. Defensive backs, we have another type. Goes first of all to a youngster that probably made last year one of the finest picture tackles. If we could put that on video, we could sell it around the nation. Doesn't weigh but much as a piece of paper, but he came up and wide-eyed somebody like you wouldn't believe. Dennis Randall. The next, our best defensive back goes to a youngster that the coaches call him the moving defensive player, because in the films they cannot ever find where he's at. We can't find where he's at. We have no idea where he's going or when he's coming back. We enjoy him. Isaiah knows. The next category goes to a youngster, and he's almost a unanimous choice for this vote. He's going to be one of the outstanding linemen in all Northeast Louisiana next year. Our Coach Laney said he'll kill him, but we feel proud of this youngster, Thad Campbell. The best defensive lineman award, we have 2 youngsters. I know the quarterbacks on our schedule hate to see these 2 guys because they mostly meted the quarterback on their pass rush. 2 of the finest defensive ends as far as quickness that I've ever coached. The first one doesn't weigh very much, but he's extremely quick. A tremendous hitter. We saw him wide-eyed in a minute. Corey Hudson. Our next best defensive lineman did an outstanding job for us. Outstanding quickness, heck of a football player. We're glad that he came those 8 miles down the road. Roderick Kirby. And our final category is selected by their teammates. And he is almost a unanimous selection. One of the finest kids that we've ever had. It's true. He makes an impression on the football field. He's going to make an even bigger impression next year because everybody's looking for him to clear the ball for us up the middle. Mookie Hargrave. I'd like to particularly thank our coaching staff in all sports. Coach Sanders, you know you get old when you've had just about all your coaches in your class before. Coach Sanders did an excellent job with our kids this year. Basketball at Vidalia High is fixing to be on the upswing. We've got an outstanding group coming out of junior high. And our young kids, they play their tails off this year. They're going to have a good year for years to come. Coach Hotfire, who I coached when he was a tall quarterback, in line he was the biggest chair. Does an outstanding job for us, one of the top football minds around here. Excellent baseball coach. Fortunate to have him. Coach Tim Vernon, who we got to coach with us this year. In 2 years, he'll be completely bald-headed. But he did an outstanding job for us, and we certainly appreciate his efforts. Coach Burks, who took over the softball team, did an outstanding job with an outstanding group of young ladies. Coach Tommy Laney, who practically grew up here. I taught him when he had a little more hair. So one of the finest line coaches in Louisiana. Proud of all you guys. Particularly want to thank our administration, particularly Mr. Douglas, for putting up with us for the time we need something done. He comes to our aid, has it done. I want to particularly thank our school board personnel, Mr. C, helping us through these years. Where's Joe? Stand up, Joe. Somebody help that old guy stand up. There you go. Joe's been with us for a long time. These kids left years ago. We appreciate his efforts. I know we'll forget somebody. Coy Pace, who does our filming. I think about Coy when he had to get on top of that Twinsboro press box. Gale type winds, freezing cold. We appreciate his efforts. We appreciate the parents that raise these kids. Did a heck of a job. In fact, we might send you some more if you got open at home. We just want to thank everybody that's helped our athletic program. Remember, the special award winners come up here and get your special award photo. Man, a few words.
We want to show our appreciation to our coaches and especially our assistant coaches. They never get any recognition. This year we all officially got all our assistant coaches flag. Says appreciation to Coach Laney for the 1991 Day of Black Football Coach. This says appreciation to Coach Hart for the 1991 Day of Football Coach. This is appreciation to Coach Hotfire for the 1991 Day. We got Coach Crackball doing something different this year than the regular class. We got the ball that everybody signed.
I felt that this group needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vidalia High School Band. That a piece of romantic music, originally choral music by Anton Bruckner. At this time, we have a special treat in store for you. I wanted to start the concert in a very serious note because we have some very serious talent here, and we get to feature one of our very fine, dedicated players in the next selection. And I made a list, and I will still be leaving things out. Charles Roberts, All-State Symphonic Band, All-State Orchestra, First Chair All-District Band 2 years in a row, numerous medals at solo ensemble, been featured on with the marching band for 3 years, has been a section leader for over 2 years. He plays at church, he's played in the jazz ensemble, he's played Dixieland quartets, and I can take great pride in saying that he has studied privately trombone lessons with me for the past 2 years. But hey, this is the awards banquet. This is your chance to hear this fine talent. I should tell you that after Charles graduates from Vidalia High, he intends to attend Northeast Louisiana University on a band scholarship, and he will major in music education. And yes, I've tried to talk him out of it, but he won't listen. This is a trombone classic. This is Morceau Symphonique, featuring Charles Roberts on trombone. just go home yet. Thank you, Charles. Players like that helped take us to the All-State, excuse me, not the All-State, but to State Festival this year. And while we were there, we played an original composition of mine entitled The Paranomastic Sketch. The kids have been asking, am I going to tell a joke tonight? And I said, unfortunately not. However, Paranomastic Sketch is based on rhythmic puns. While it's a serious piece, it's also somewhat lighthearted, and it features complex meter, which means that at times we'll be doing what I call a peg leg beat, where one beat is longer than the next. We enjoy doing this. This will feature a bunch of players within the band as well. This is Paranomastic Sketch. The next piece on the program is one that we've been stretching to play. Obviously, we have a very fine band this year, and we have decided to stretch ourselves a little bit. This is a standard of concert band literature. It's off the Texas Grade 5 list. When we go to festival, we're required to play off of the Grade 2 list. And so tonight we're going to play off of the Grade 5 list. The various movements will feature prominent players, but I'd like to call your attention to the last movement, the Fantasia on the Dargason, which will introduce the tune Green Sleeves, and will feature at the very end a dialogue between the tuba and the piccolo. Talk about contrast. This is a standard piece from the band literature, the whole second suite for military band in F major. And at this time, I would like to call your attention to the program, which has the listings of these people who were all district, who were solo and ensemble superior earners. The names are too numerous for us to take time to mention tonight, but they will be rewarded again on Monday evening coming when we have the band banquet. nearing the conclusion of our concert tonight. Thank you. The next tune is one that I wrote several years ago, and it's all about leaving. Well, I shouldn't say leaving. Well, maybe I should say leaving, but it's about parting. And we have some seniors that will part and go their ways. We will miss them. I'd like to recognize them by having them stand, please. We've had for several years as majorette Jennifer Walker, playing clarinet also. As drum major this year, Bridget Reed, a fine young clarinetist who's leading my section right now. No, fine young clarinetist sitting at the top of my clarinet section, I must phrase this correctly, who's been with us for a long time, plays very well, Samantha Reed. And of course, you've already heard from Charles Roberts tonight. Folks, let's give them a hand, please. The next piece is dedicated to them. This band will be traveling this weekend. We will leave on Friday afternoon and we will go to Hot Springs, Arkansas, where we will be playing a concert and spending an enjoyable day at Magic Springs. We will have the band banquet on Monday night. We would like to invite all parents who will be parents of high school band members to a very brief band parents meeting next Tuesday evening. We'll be electing the officers for next year at that time. We'd like to invite those the upcoming, who will be ninth graders, whose children will be ninth graders. Those parents are invited to come. You'll be here at the high school on next Tuesday. I'd like to thank everyone for coming. We have one more quickie for you. If we started very serious, we're going to end very light. My score is marked basically, in the vernacular, it says get up and go. This is by Malcolm Arnold. We're going to play the third movement only of the Prelude, Siciliano, and Rondo. And there will be cookies and punch in the cafeteria afterwards.
Y'all didn't leave me the camera, so I guess I figured out how to work this thing. So, well, me and Bradley's here, and we just want to take a picture of this watermelon right, y'all. Walking around the house, hoping I don't bump into anything. Bradley's in the living room, drawing something. What you drawing?
Nothing, I got a plain sheet of paper here.
Really? Look at that. Look of a pro baseball player. Here's the look of a pro football player. Y'all got that? Cool.
All right, well, I just wanted to get that watermelon and a quick look at the house. Nice TV set. Well, see ya. I know.
All right. Will it be Jelaine Michael? The winner is The Choice. For our second week up, they're back one more time. That was rough, brothers. How y'all feel? Good, yeah. Love in the house. Right. We're going to be back with them next week on Amateur Night at Apollo. Stay tuned for more Showtime with Apollo.
Peebo Bryson and Regina Bell after this.
Once in a great while, there comes a motion picture that speaks to our times and touches our hearts. Roger Ebert calls Boys in the Hood a tremendously life-affirming story. 4 stars, Academy Award material. Joel Siegel calls it one of the best films of the year. It's a remarkable debut film, says Time. A must-see, says USA Today. And Newsweek calls it a powerhouse movie. Boys in the Hood, rated R, at theaters now.
I'm good to me. I treat myself right. The Diet Coke. Diet Coke. With the real cola taste. And 1 calorie. I can enjoy and feel good about me. Treat yourself right. Diet Coke.
The new Tide with Bleach is Ultra.
It used to be you'd mention the word socks and I'd tear my hair out.
Ultra small, ultra intensified.
I never would have thought, first of all, that little scoop would do it. But you gotta look inside. That's how deep boy dirt goes.
Take dirt gone down to the fiber. Gets only this white with other detergents. But with Ultra Tide with Bleach, it's whiter. Whiter down to the rib.
It's white down to the rib, no dirt. This is my kind of stuff.
The new Tide with Bleach is Ultra.
I love it.
Today's the day to do something great. Maybe take a ride. Take a walk.
You're gonna love it. A new Toyota. Today's the day to get a great deal.
Today's a smart day to see your Toyota dealer. They've got factory-to-dealer incentives and extra value option package savings on Corolla, the car with the reputation for quality and reliability. It's smart to shop Trussell, the lowest priced 2-door sedan in America.
Is this a great day?
Yeah. Dressing to win.
Monday on Jambalaya.
All right. Yay! This next guest has traveled a long way to get here. The man been traveling across the water for days, all the way from New Jersey. It's Mr. Bill Bellamy. Bill!
How we doing, Apollo? I like the old stuff, y'all. I like when things were simple when we was kids. Remember, we get up on Saturday morning with our high water pajamas on, get in front of the TV and watch Conjunction Junction. Remember that shit? Conjunction Junction, what's your function? Phrases and clauses. Remember that? Yeah! Yeah! That was right before the Jehovah's Witnesses came over. Every Saturday, messed up the cartoon. And then we had the best games. As kids, remember when we was little kids? You could go to any neighborhood. You ain't even have to know nobody. You go, hey, y'all want to play? He want to play. Let's play with him. And all the kids would come running out the house. Put your foot in. Put your foot in. Put your foot in. Put your foot in. Oh, oh, oh. Engine number 9, going down Chicago line. If the train go up the track, do you want your money back? Yeah. You know we had the game. Sure. We used to play Spin the Bottle. Remember Spin the Bottle? Yeah. You see that girl you like, you be trying to fix the bottle, but wait, hold up. Wait a minute, Sean, turn it right here. and must spin it. And it be spinning. You always look at that cute girl and it always land on the ugly girl. Oh, I quit. I ain't want her. I quit. Oh, ugly girl. And then we used to have catch a girl, kiss a girl, and that was cool. Yeah, that was a cool game. Because you saw that girl you like, and the cute girls, fellas, y'all know the cute girls was fast. As soon as you take her to, hey, is she coming back? Come here. Where's she at? And the ugly girls be running right at you. I ain't catch you. Shoot. Had a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. And I was one of those kids, y'all. I'll tell the truth. I was one of those kids that had to come in the house when the light came on. I ain't lying. How many people had to come in the house when the light came on? Clap! Clap! I hated that. You know, you be playing, it'd be the best game. You be like, oh, come on, y'all. Let's finish this game. Come on, we're going to finish the game. The light blink, you be like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, then the kids always talking about, come on, don't forget your mother. Forget your mother. Stay with us. And you like, well, okay. Light come on. Get in this house. Good night. I'm gotta go, y'all. You go upstairs, you be mad. Oh, I hate both of my mother and father. I hate them. They always make me come in the house and I want to play and I want to play with my friends. You always make me come to the house. And you take your coat off, throw it against the wall, and you always had to go back to the window and look at the kids. Sitting in the window, you push the curtain back, like, and all the kids be outside going, look at Billy in the window. Look at him. And you used to cry. You'd be like, Dad, I wish I could go outside.